name is Jose, and I'm owner of Los Gamis Imports, and I'm here today with my friend Marta Navarro. How you doing, Marta?
I'm doing excellent. I'm very anxious to see what you have for us today.
Well, today we're going to be preparing several dishes. One of them is going to be our Enmoladas, or our mole enchiladas, and it's going to be made with our mole Xiqueño. This is a sweet mole.
Let me see. When did you get this?
We started importing this mole about almost a year and a half ago now. This comes from the state of Veracruz. The mole that is traditionally made in Veracruz is sweet, and it's sweetened with raisins, bananas, and sugar, as opposed to most traditional Mexican moles that are sweetened with chocolate. So we're also going to.
But you said it's not spicy?
This is not. It's a little spicy depending on your tolerance to spice. If ketchup is spicy for you, then this is going to be very hot. If you like spicy Mexican food, you frequent Mexican restaurants, and you like things spicy, this won't be spicy for you. So we're also going to make some stuffing because I am vegetarian, almost vegan. We're going to make a vegan stuffing or vegetarian stuffing out of mushrooms, onions, tomatoes, and some seasoning, salt, pepper, that kind of thing to taste. So that's what we're going to use as our stuffing. And then we're going to use, of course, our mole and a vegan cream made out of cashews. Mole enchiladas, we're going to be using a stuffing that's going to consist of mushrooms, onions, some tomatoes, and a couple of ingredients that I'll explain as I go along. So first we're going to start with about a quarter cup of an onion. If you like lots of onion, of course you can use a lot more onion than this, but this is what I use about. We start off with our onions, not too fine. Again, about a quarter cup. So now what I'm going to do is put a little pink Himalayan salt. Salt to taste, however you like it. You can also use it all ready to go, or you can buy the grinder. I'm going to use a little bit of black pepper and add our tomatoes. It depends also on how firm you like your mushrooms. I like them a little bit firm, so I won't cook them too much. This is about right for me, so we'll leave it at that. So now we're going to move on to our mole enchiladas, or enmoladas. I'm going to add about half of this. This is about 17 ounces in the jar. We're going to add about half of this paste. We're going to be adding our vegetable broth. My wife and I are vegan, so we use vegetable broth, but you can use chicken broth, you can use water, whatever liquid you like. So all the ingredients in here are already fully cooked. There's no raw ingredients in here. So as you can see here, when we first added the broth, it seemed like it was quite a bit. But as the ingredients start to absorb some of this liquid, so this is already, as far as the consistency that I like, this is ready to go. So the next step is we're going to fry up the tortilla just a little bit. If you're trying to cut out some of the oil and the fat in your diet, you can skip this step and just either microwave it or cook this on a skillet. However you want to do it. We fry it up just a little bit. Of course it adds more fat, more flavor, but that depends on how much fat you're willing to tolerate in your diet. And we have our stuffing here, and we'll finish the rest of the steps in a little bit. So now we have the stuffing ready, we have our mole ready, and we have our tortillas ready. So now we're going to move on to putting all this together and enjoying this great dish. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to take some of your stuffing. You're going to fill it here. How does this smell, Marta?
I like it.
You can roll it up like a taquito, or you can just fold it in half, however is best for you. It comes from a small town in the mountains of Veracruz, and the name of the small town is called Xico, and that's why they call it Xiqueño. Now, the Xiqueño style, like I mentioned before, is a sweet mole, as opposed to a spicy mole. So we are going to now, depending on how much of the paste you want, you can either slather it all on or just a little bit. Then we're going to add some of our cream.
That's veggie too?
Yes, this is made with cashews. You can use purple onion, white onion, whichever onion that you like. This is the one that we have on hand, so this is the one that we're going to use.
This is really delicious, but where can I buy it?
You can visit our website. It's www.losgamisimports.com, and Gamis is spelled G-A-M-I-Z. Los, of course, is L-O-S. You can also visit us on Facebook. You can search for Los Gamis Imports, and our phone number is 623-363-0129.